Hi, welcome to the 13th floor. I'm Marty Duda, and today we have Busby Marou with us. Welcome, guys.
Thanks for having us.
We have one of you is Busby and one of you is Marou. Thomas Busby and Jeremy Marou.
That's it.
Yeah, I kind of wondered why you guys were called that, and then I realized it's pretty
Yeah,
obvious.
not much of a thought process went into that for us.
It's better than like the Steve Miller Band or
Yeah,
something. I hate that. It's like, come on, you can do better than that.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
So yeah, that's not bad. And the names are interesting enough to.
That's right. Sometimes people think we're one person, or they don't even think we're a duo. So we just let them think until they see us, and the element of surprise.
Ah, yes, very good. Well, you guys are here from Australia. You just did your first headline show in Wellington, in New Zealand yesterday. How did that go?
Oh, it was great. You know, we've been here a few times, but not you know, for our own shows. We supported Pete, Paul, Kelly, and James Blunt. We were reminded by some fans that was 4 years ago now.
Right.
Seems like only last year. So, you know, we really wanted to try to get back straight after those shows. But
what happened?
well, I think we planned to do it, but we were still driving from the other side of Australia and trying to make it. That's how big Australia is.
Right.
So, look, yeah, but we are definitely now taking New Zealand on to every one of our tours, really. So we want to be able to come here regularly. We love the place. It's absolutely beautiful. The people are awesome, and it's sort of like a bit of a holiday for us as well.
Yeah. Except for you just got off a plane and now you're having to do this. And it's not much of a holiday, really, is it?
No, not our first rodeo.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. And is there any difference in audiences and in the way you kind of approach your shows when you're playing, say, in Australia to New Zealand? Is there... Yeah,
I think what I was most excited about before playing last night was just knowing that we've got completely a new audience.
Right.
You know, they might have seen us support, but we can kind of go back and actually tell the stories a little bit more and give them a bit more of an insight of who we are, because no one really knows, or they're still learning over here, where in Australia they're probably sick of hearing about where we come from and who we are, so we got to kind of get into it. But
we'll get into that in a few.
Yeah.
And so you're going to perform a couple of songs for us here today before you head off to the tuning fork. The first one is one that you have a new video for called Got Your Back. So tell us about the video and tell us about the song.
Well, if you've seen any of our videos prior to this last album, we're a little bit embarrassed about our performance in them. We're not very good. We hate being on film. We like singing, we love recording, we love touring, we hate acting. And you know, we didn't realise that it was part of the world of our, you know, film clips and music videos. But our record company met us in the middle and they said, we're still doing music videos, but we're going to capture you both in your most comfortable environment. And for that was a beautiful place where we recorded or wrote most of the songs, called Great Keppel Island. Really close to our hearts. We grew up going there a lot, and Jeremy basically lives there now.
It's a great spot, absolutely. And we wrote the song there too.
Yeah, we wrote the song on a boat. And
sitting out in the water.
And the film clip is just filmed, you know, us playing live acoustic, just captured with good quality mics and in our own environment. And we had an awesome week over there doing that. So
the video is actually a live performance rather than
syncing
to the record or anything like that. That's very nice, very nice. Yeah, because it's interesting. Some people take to the whole acting thing. It's like that's part of the deal.
I mean,
right?
I don't understand why. We're very good looking in photos.
Yeah, it makes sense, but who knows? All right, well, let's. Do you have anything to say about the song itself before we?
No, I mean, it's a bit of a. Well, we wrote it on a boat.
Okay.
At Great Keppel in one day and recorded it then and there.
Sounds like
and it's our favourite song, and it's doing big things in Australia at the moment, which is exciting. So. That's kind of the background for it.
Cool. All righty, we'll give it a listen and we'll come back and talk some more.
We've been lost out on home, followed 12 apostles home. Every mile of ocean road, just beautiful. Cleaning glasses for a wage, to the spotlights and the stage. From every stone road into the blue sky days, I've got your back. When you're stranded out, you come and need like the tide. Oh, you know I'm on your side. No matter if we're losing the fight. got your back. I've got your back. When the day is setting down, all the kids are coming down. Walk down to the beach, seems a little long. We think back about the time I was locked up for the night. We're breaking up the fight, though some things never change. I've got your back. When you're stranded out, coming in like the tide, I hope you know I'm on your side. And no matter if we're losing the fight, playing with the pride, I hope you know that. I'm counting on you, you're counting on me, yeah. I'm counting on you, you're counting on me, yeah. It don't matter what we're going through. If you're counting on me, I'll be counting on you. I've got your back. When you're stranded out, coming in like the tide, I hope you know I'm on your side. No matter if we're losing the fight, claiming the pride, I hope you know that I've got your back. I've got your back.
All right, we're back here with Busby Marou, and we just heard their latest, well, I guess it's a single as well, but it's a video, Got Your Back. And anybody who listens to that will know that kind of Jeremy, he's the harmony master in the group.
That's a nice way to put it.
Well, what other way would there be?
Yeah, it is. That's a great way to put it.
So tell me a little bit about harmony singing and about how you approach singing with Tom, and is it any different than singing with anyone else?
Look, I think Tom and I now have our own clique.
Right.
I think naturally, I couldn't tell you exactly what harmony I'm doing at what time, whether it's an alto or a soprano. You know, it's just a natural harmony, and I think that comes back to my cultural background, being a Torres Strait Islander. Natural harmonies are just a way of growing up. Dad's always singing along with the kids, and everyone's just picking a harmony,
right.
and away you go. And probably compare ourselves to a bit like you know, the Māori men here.
Right.
That everyone can play guitar and sing and whack a harmony on it, and that's just all I do. Tom's got a great sense of melody, and I just tack the harmonies on the right spot, and sometimes they work and sometimes they don't.
You're being modest. I mean, I can't imagine them not working. I mean, I guess it's just a matter of just finding
the right spots.
The right spots,
Yeah, the right
and
spots.
you must know it as soon as you hear it, right?
Yeah, and I have a way of switching between harmonies as well. Sometimes the low harmony will work, and then different parts of the song, the high harmonies will work, and switching back and forth seems to work with our style of music.
Right. And when you're in the studio recording, do you want to kind of make layers, or do you kind of stick to what it's going to sound like live?
We always thinking about singing it live, but in the studio sometimes you can get very carried away and you want to put layers and layers and layers, and then all of a sudden you're going, it will sound like a choir more than we are.
Right, yeah, we always go overboard because it's fun, and then right at the end,
absolutely.
it just all gets pulled back out to the essence of it, you know.
Otherwise, it sounds like Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah, that would be cool too, wouldn't it? I'd love to write a hit like that.
Yeah. Now, the next song we're going to hear is Getaway Car.
Yeah.
What can you tell me about that one?
Look, Jeremy and I both write all our songs, but for this last album, we heard that you know, a big name was coming to town, and we wanted to work with him. And
right.
His name's David Ryan Harris, in particular Jeremy, as a guitarist, and you know, a John Mayer fan. This bloke, for those who don't know who David Ryan Harris is, he's John Mayer's guitarist. And he's outstanding, you know. Not only as a guitarist, but a singer-songwriter in his own right. He's just incredible. And so we spent a day with him, and we took one of our, you know, half-baked tunes, and mainly we just wanted to hang out with him, really, and see what happened. And he didn't try to do too much. We were sort of hoping he was going to play more guitar and sing. That's all we really wanted, a first front-row audience. But we wrote this tune. It was really seamless. It was really easy. It was a good vibe, and yeah, he kind of just nurtured, I suppose, our sound as soon as he heard it, and didn't try to change us. And yeah, it was a great writing experience, and maybe something we can do, you know, more in the future with.
Cool. All right. Well, let's give it a listen.
And I've been waiting on my good luck horse to run round the track again. When all the pieces fall to the floor, you put it back again. Let my bottom down and everything I got on you. Cut through, so run, baby, come on. You're my little lucky charm. So run, baby, come on. Renegades, wild and young. You and me, we can dream. We got everything we need. Racing underneath the stars. So run, baby, come on. You know we've come too far to stop this getaway car. Light a fuse and set it afire. We are a cannonball. Snakes and ladders and lighthouses, we fly out above them all. And then my bottom dollar will be covered in the stardust shoes. Clean you, so run, baby, come on. You're my little lucky charm. So run, baby, come on. Renegades, wild and young. You and me, we can dream. We got everything we need. Racing underneath the stars. So run, baby, come on. You know we come too far to stop this getaway. Stop now. The fortune's on the open road. Now we're headed where we want to go. So run, 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 baby, come on. You're my little lucky charm. So run, baby, come on. Renegades, wild and young. You and me, we can dream. We got everything we need. Racing underneath the stars. So run, baby, come on. You know we come too far. You know we come too far to stop this getaway car.
All right, we're still here with Busby Marou, and we have Tom Busby, Jeremy Marou, and we have another song to listen to. Are all these songs on the new album?
They are, yeah.
And the new album is called Postcards from the Shell House. What is the Shell House?
We briefly spoke about Great Keppel Island earlier.
Right.
We recorded songs on boats, and the Shell House is a house that's been on the island since we were kids. It originally was just this place your parents would go to and have coffee and look at shells from all across the world, and well, we'd go run amok across the island, and then, you know, basically waiting for us to finish our day before we took the boat back home. But more recently, it's become a bit of our stomping ground, isn't it? It's been taken over by an awesome family who've taken us under their wing, and I mean, as I said earlier, Jeremy's essentially is the honorary permanent guest there.
It's a pretty nice spot. It's just a spot, and it's on the beachfront. It's the vibe of the place is beautiful. There's chimes and the gardens are amazing, and like Tom said, they're very welcoming. And we go there and light a fire in the front yard or on the beach or anywhere around the Shell House and sing these songs.
I suppose the importance of, you know, Shell House being in the song, in the album title, is we wrote most of our songs over there, or if we didn't, they were kind of inspired there, or we would test them out with our mates and audiences, and you know, that would hang out and have a few beers around the fires at the Shell House. Or alternatively, we recorded there. So the album has got this overwhelming nostalgic sense to it. You know, all those good memories of growing up, either cheesy holidays or kind of, you know, barefoot sandy holidays of going over the islands or wherever we, you know, used to go as kids. And they were awesome memories, sad memories, but either way they made you feel good. And looking back at all these postcards that are planted all over the Shell House, it really made us, you know, it made sense.
Right. Do you think your music would sound different if you were coming from a different place?
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think if we're writing from a big dark city, or you know, if we're travelling around, and that's not a bad thing. I think it just brings out different moods, and you know, summer holiday vibe is this album really, and that's what you feel when you're on the island, just completely happy and like you're on a holiday, phones off, and away you go.
Nice. Well, it's the beginning of 2018, so do you guys have a plan for the year other than just the next gig?
Well, we're planning on recording and hopefully releasing even some new music by the end of the year. It's just that our schedule's just gotten crazy. It's just busy, busy, which we're not complaining about.
Right.
We
Nice
love
to
it.
be wanted.
Yeah, that's right. So yeah, look, definitely we're already writing. We're finding more time to write soon. Hopefully we're in recording and new music out to the masses very soon.
Excellent. All right, so we got one more song, Best Part of Me. Anything you can tell me about that before we hear it?
Well, yeah, this is probably that very nostalgic song of the album that, you know, maybe it was the first single. You know, talks about old love, lost love. It can be a love song, could be a breakout song, but either way, you know, it definitely reminds you of something awesome that happened back in the day.
Very good. All right, well, thanks guys for stopping by. We'll look forward to seeing you down at Tuning Fork tonight.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
All righty.
Used to leave a spare house keys underneath the welcome mat. I'm thinking about those little things, always seem to take me back. Now I leave the door ajar ever since you walked out the room, and I don't know where you are, but I'm hoping you come home soon. My cards are down, I face the truth. The best part of me is you. I've got nothing left to lose. The best part of me is you. We used to both crawl and sleep when the weather turned me on. 40 days to the beach, and feels 30 k's too long. Remember when we used to stay 10 for a Bayview, and now it's overtime and take away. Even when the skies are blue, my cards are down, I face the truth. The best part of me is you. I've got nothing left to do, no matter